Hello everybody. Oh my god, it feels like forever and it has been forever realistically. May was a very hard month for me. I kind of explained it during my live stream and a couple of other things and I'll explain those like more in depth in their own video a little later on down the road. Well, I'm back. Things are going to be a little different. We are house sitting for the summer, and hopefully we won't ever have to go back because we've also been saving. On top of saving for the wedding, we've also been saving to move out, and that's a big deal because living with my in-laws is extremely fucking toxic. But that's not what this video is about. No, this video is about fun times and collabs and other updates and shit. So I'm gonna just give some info on the piece real quick, go into my updates for my schedule, work, and jazz like that, and then I'm going to go into the process of the picture. I know it's a little different than what I normally do, but since this is a very big picture and it took a long time, in total, it took about 4 hours after I cut everything out, like all the little breaks and stuff. It took about 4 hours to finish, which to some people might not seem like a lot, but since most of my pictures that I do um are very don't usually take that long, or if they do, it's like a whole process, and this was just the coloring was 4 hours. But anyway, this is a collaboration between myself and the Zodiac Lord. A lot of you guys follow us on DA. I've been coloring a lot of his shit lately because he's a good being. He got good art, and we're friends. And so in this magical thing called Crackland that we talk about all the damn time, which is pretty much like a weird mesh of both of our stories. This isn't canon, we just do it for fun. But we got to this point where a bunch of kids went on an adventure, and so they had the hot spring adventure, they had the bar adventure, like we went through like all the cliche anime tropes just for fun. And then we got the idea for a mermaid adventure. Ooh, bumped the mic. And so, because of the mermaid adventure is the picture you see now. This actually wasn't drawn in May. This was drawn many months ago, and we just never ended up finishing it. Neither of us did. And then Zodiac was like, hey, I know you haven't been able to work lately because of shit in your life, but would you like to color this because there's still time in May and you have practice? And I'm like, shakes, yes I would. So that's why I was working on this. Another one too is this is actually up for a print, and profits are split 50-50 since he drew it, I colored it, half of his characters are in it, half of my characters are in it. And so that way, yeah, you don't have to worry. All profits from this print, which will be the Redbubble link in the description below. A lot of people have asked me about like where my store is and stuff, and I use Redbubble right now, but when I get into the updates, you'll hear me out. But I use Redbubble for prints, stickers, and merch right now. That's always in the link in the description. A lot of my other social media is in the description. I've had some people ask me, and because they want to support, but they can't do Patreon. Well, I'm very flattered. Thank you. If you want to donate at any time, again, they're always in the description below. You can get me a coffee, whatever they're called, which pretty much is like a tip jar. And yeah, it's just enough with the self-promo for at least that. Now we're going to get into updates on my personal life, work schedule, and just all this jazz. So we're going to be house sitting for at least 3 to 4 months. I'm hoping for 4 months. And then, like I said, after that, hopefully we'll be able to get our own place. And then, get married, and I'll be lovely. So, because of that, now that we're on our own, I will actually be able to get more work done. A lot of people have noticed I've been able to, this is actually a stream edit, what I'm working on right now. And I've been able to stream it for like 3 days straight. I've been able to stream 3 days straight, which granted, they weren't like long streams compared to some people, but oh my God, I've missed doing this. I've missed streaming. I used to stream all the time, actually, before I moved in with Cody's in-laws, and I liked having a stream schedule. It helped me stay on task more, and also since all this stuff's going on, I won't be bothered anymore because that was a big issue. It didn't tend to happen. That's kind of why I didn't do a lot of streams. But I'll have moments where I will tell them, like, every time I've streamed, I think a lot of you guys have noticed if you've been to the streams, at least on my channel, I'll have random people just barge in without asking, without knocking, when I'll tell them, like, hey, I'm going to be doing this thing. Can you text me if you need anything? And they never listen or care. I've also had times where I was on my other friends' streams or in calls when they'll just come in and berate me and be like, okay, you need to drop everything you're doing and do this right now. And I thought, I muted my computer. Sorry for the Discord sounds. I thought I muted that. Guess not. But now with us doing that, I don't have to worry about that anymore. So I'll be able to get that done. June's coming right around the corner, so you're getting another Marked Mage bio, and actually on time this time. And it's gonna be Tetsu, because a lot of people have been asking who it is, and hers is probably gonna be a long one, because I got a lot to talk about her and just her development and her design and everything, and a couple of other things in that thing. Because of that, like I was bringing up the online store thing and everything else, I'm actually going to be opening up a Ticktail shop, not Etsy, for other reasons, but I'm going to be using Ticktail for right now. I might move to Etsy later on, but Ticktail had my username and has a really nice interface from what I've seen. A lot of people are using Ticktail over Etsy now, at least from what I've seen. Again, not bashing on Etsy. I've never done this before, but I've already been able to order, thanks to my patrons. I want to emphasize this. None of the GoFundMe money, which the GoFundMe for my wedding is still happening. If anybody still wants to donate, there's still time. We're probably going to have to end it around July, which is next month. But seriously, every little bit's been helping a ton. Actually, no, what am I saying? We could probably end it in August. No, yeah, we can end it in August. I don't know why I said July. I'll still have time. But thanks to my amazing patrons, which is also a link in the description below. I know I just said I would stop promoting, but whatever. I was able to put up enough money to the side, because a lot of people don't know this. When you're self-employed, you have to put money aside for taxes, money aside for savings. Well, some people don't, but I do. And then you have your living money. So I was able to put a little bit more aside each month since I started my Patreon. And I was actually able to order my first set of acrylic charms. And those will come in hopefully soon. And then when that happens, I'll have a little update. I actually, also thanks to my patrons, I was able to order business cards. So yeah, my Patreon is going towards more of my business side of my living finances, while commissions and YouTube and a lot of my other outside incomes are helping with my normal livelihood. And let's talk about commissions real quick. A lot of things are going to change with commissions once I get my current queue done. The reason it's taking my queue so long to get done is because of my living situation. There's no other reason behind it. There have been times where because we pay rent, utilities, and a couple other things, and the internet bill. There have been many times where the internet's just shut off or isn't working. We've had a lot of stress with my in-laws and a lot of other jazz. And so because of that, I've never been able to really sit and work. I've been trying to do the game streams, and if you hadn't noticed in the past when I was doing those game streams, they were very sporadic. I had to purposefully fuck up my sleep schedule. And then it hit me really hard because of how stressful the month of May was with just everything going on, because a lot of shit hit the fan in May. I got literally none done this month, and that bothers me to my core, because I wanted to get at least all of them sketched out this month, and I ended up getting dick done, which again really fucking upset me. So that's my plan for right now. If you have commissioned me and you're wondering where it is, that's what's going on. I'm actually going to be working on sketching my current queue completely out and then finishing it that way instead of doing my sketch day, ink day that day. I want to get these bitches done. I want to give you your content. And I feel really shitty about it. I seriously do. It's why I haven't been open, because a lot of people have been asking oh, when are you open? When are you open? When are you open? And I'm not open because my queue is already so big. I don't want to become one of those people that has to keep having an open queue, and then I'm never done. A couple other things is I'm actually doing some con prep going on right now. I can't give the details out just yet, but I've been slowly working on prints and a lot of other things, and yeah, so there's that going on. A lot of things are going on top of wedding planning and looking for a place to move. This is a very big year, so and I guess being a workaholic helps a lot with that. So there's just that little update. Again, when my stuff comes in and I have a little bit more to show, I will have a video all about my Ticktail shop and stuff like that. Now I did the work updates. Now we're gonna go on the process of the picture, which sounds like forever since I've been rambling on for fucking ever. So the process of this picture, Zodiac, actually, from what he told me, his process as he did the sketching, he originally sketched thumbnails in his sketchbook, and then he moved it to his iPad Pro. I think he has an iPad Pro, I'm pretty sure. Zodiac, you can clarify me on that. And he actually color blocked them because when he originally sent it to me fucking months ago, all of them were just kind of together. He's like, wait, I'm gonna erase the line. So he's actually the one who came up with the placement and everything for all of our beautiful beans. And then I went into the process of inking everybody separately and then doing the flat separately and doing my normal thing. And oh my god, this was such a process. This video was so hard to do. It was really fun. It was a really fun process, but I haven't done something this complicated in such a long time that when it came to it, it's why it took so damn long, because I had to do everybody's flats. A lot of people in this picture, actually, I shouldn't say a lot, at least two of them didn't have like finalized colors, because let's play a fun game. Only 4 people in the picture are canon. I had to remember for a minute because I'm not actually looking at it when I'm recording this audio. Let's play a game on who's canon and who's not, because half of these are crack kids too. You know, gotta love those silly, stupid crossovers with your buddies. But working on that, I really liked how Zodiac, he talked about it in my stream when I was working on it. He was talking about how he didn't like the Disney-esque mermaids. That's why he gave them all, like, little finny fins. He made all of them kind of unique in their own way. He gave them all special ears and webbed fingers and just all the little nice details that make artwork and make things original. And when working with that and working with the colors, it was hard to try to make it all mesh. So once I was done with everything, I did a little thing I saw a couple people do where I had like a flat colored background, but I had them sort of fade into that background. That took a process too, but I really like the outcome, and I hope you guys do too. Yeah, I think that's it. I think I got everything out that I wanted to. So, there's actually going to be a video tomorrow as well. It's another mermaid picture, since I haven't been able to get anything done for mermaid, which kind of bothers me. But that'll be up tomorrow, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed my rambles, my updates, the process. Once again, you want to buy this as a print or put it on merch or whatever, it's in red. It's in the Redbubble. Profits are split, and yeah, I'll leave it there. And as always, guys, I will see you next time. Bye.